Lord Simon. I think Lord Simon is from Italy, if I remember it right. Oh, there we go, yeah. Italy, 20-year-old. Mehran, what do you think about watching porn? Well, it's educational. Some people say that porn causes addiction, and some people replace real sex with porn. Well, you know, when you keep watching porn, you will become insensitive a little bit. Not a whole lot, but you will become insensitive to the excitement for sex. Which is, of course, not good. You know, no man wants to feel like, oh, it's an ordinary thing. It's a very special thing. So, and then the other thing that it does, it kind of devaluates woman. And you never want to devalue woman in your mind. And whether the fact that you don't intend to it, but watching too much porn does make you feel that any woman that you watch or encounter with would have a possibility to go to bed with her right away, or would give you a certain kind of a justification to be a little too fresh with her, or fantasize more than normal that would a situation call for. And she loses that importance and respect in your mind because you have constantly seen her in the seen a woman in porn movies as a certain type and certain engagement in interactions, not as who she really is, which sex is part of her life, but not describing or representing the whole entirety of her. But you only see her in that only venue, which would make you form your thoughts around the importance and existence of woman in a certain way, which is not doing justice to the whole entire character of a woman who is supposed to be very sophisticated and very different in different women, and in general highly respected, valued, and loved, and dealt with delicacy and respect. So the other negative point that it has is the fact that you will not pursue a real relationship because you will feel these porn movies will take care of your urges or your need or your excitement. And that's, of course, nothing is better than the real thing, and that denies you from your chance of the real experience of interaction with the woman, and you will diminish the whole experience of interaction with the woman to sex. Because that's not the whole experience that you can gain, and the interaction that you can experience with the woman is not just sex. There's a lot more to it. That exchange of conversation, points of views, exchange of values, sharing of cultural differences or consciousness differences, value differences, and point of views, all of that, and the experience of the being cordial toward each other and treating her well, and having that whole experience to be a lot more than just the mechanical process of the sex, and to be able to find a lot more qualities that naturally exist in a woman as it's deserving to be experienced, to know her as a whole entirety of her and her values, and experience that friendship. So it really puts a damper on the whole thing and the entire experience, and where woman's worth and value and place in our lives are. And you don't want to tamper with that, because it is something special to be with a woman, but the right woman. But nevertheless, you still should not lose the respect for a woman, even if she's the wrong woman for you. But and you should not train yourself and condition yourself to think of her in one dimension and neglect every other thing and qualities that she has brought and achieved in her life about herself, and just look at her that because you condition yourself to only see a woman as a female, as a sexual entity, and that's it. That's not fair. In other words, how would you feel if a woman think of you only as a dick? I wouldn't work with. So, same kind of a mentality in one of the tangents.